that U.S. combat jets rely upon during wartime. Stripped of these forces, U.S. air power would operate at a serious disadvantage, shifting the air battle in China's favor. The new missile, spotted in 2016 at the Zhuhai Air Show, is the subject of a new article at Aviation Week and Space Technology. PL-20 carries the typical PL designation common to Chinese air-to-air missiles. At 18 feet long, PL-20 is thought to have a range exceeding 100 miles, the typical maximum range of air-to-air missiles. U.S. warplanes need plenty of support to reach their wartime potential. In that way, tankers, command and control aircraft, and reconnaissance planes are the backbone that let fighters operate at long ranges. For example, an AWACS C-3 Sentry can detect enemy aircraft at longer ranges and vector in American fighters flying with their own radars off, a technique that makes them harder to detect. AWACS planes also orchestrate the air battle, directing friendly forces against enemy forces. Airborne refueling tankers dramatically extend the range of short-range fighters such as the F-35. Without these planes, U.S. forces would operate at a severe disadvantage. Stealthy fighter jets would have to fly with their radars constantly on to search for enemies, emitting electromagnetic radiation that enemy forces could use to detect them. Coordination of the air battle would become more difficult and less efficient, controlled by individual pilots already flying their own combat missions. Deprived of the ability to refuel in mid-air, targets deep behind enemy lines would become off-limits and fighters would patrol at shorter ranges. China's new missile most likely would work like this. In a future air battle, a Chengdu J-20 fighter loaded with PL-20 would attempt to fly around U.S. fighters to get behind them and search for a tanker or a AWACS plane. If it finds such a target, the J-20 would launch the missile from long range, then disengage. Even if the missile misses, the danger might force U.S. support aircraft to fly farther behind friendly lines, limiting their effectiveness in general. PL-20 appears similar in concept to the Soviet K-100 missile. Developed by Novator, the K-100 was unique among air-to-air missiles in being a two-stage missile, using a booster rocket from the ground-based T-300 surface-to-air missile to give it range of 186 miles. K-100 was an estimated 19.7 feet long and weighed nearly 2 tons. This gave K-100 the ability to engage targets flying from 10 to 98,425 feet, and at speeds of up to 2,485 miles an hour. The U.S. military is aware